Hey, so in this video, I'll be doing a review for the movie Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that came out 3 weeks ago, I think. And first off, I'm not a big Ninja Turtles fan, and I've seen like the original movies, and that's about it. I've never really got into their cartoon, never read the comic book that was back when. So yeah, it's just I'm basing it on the three movies that I've seen and this movie. And I know a lot of people are gonna hate me because I don't know why people say this movie is worse than the third movie, which is the third movie that was back then. That was a piece of crap. Yeah, I honestly think it's the best one because the way that the turtles were introduced and everything like that, it worked better than the original three. Like the turtles had more of personality in this one, and they looked all different from one another. In the originals, they looked all the same, act the same, sound almost exactly the same. It just didn't work for me. But the new one, it's all new. Like it feels like different personalities, looked all different, and sounded different. Didn't act the same, so it worked better for me. For April O'Neil's character, like she's played by Megan Fox, and she actually did a really good job. What she had to do, she was a determined news reporter to find a story that she's not a well-known news anchor yet. She's just a normal person trying to find a story. Like she's trying to get up, like get a better job and whatnot. So she's determined. And in the original, she's barely, like, she's there, but she barely does anything. She's just a news reporter that finds a story, and she's pretty much nowhere there. But in the new one, April O'Neil's character, she's actually like connected somehow. Like she's like somehow she is woven into the story that is like, I don't know if it's ever done before, but it's like a better like flowing story with turtles and how April O'Neil knows them and finds out about them and all that. It's like a better story, and she has more of a like purpose of being in this movie. In the first Ninja Turtles movie, she was doing nothing, and then she gets kidnapped in the third one, and I don't remember what she did in the third one or the second one. But this one, she actually has a purpose. Shredder. No, actually, let's talk about Splinter. People say that he's so ugly. He's a rat. That's what he is. He's a rat that looks ugly, and he knows karate or ninja, whatever he knows. But he gets to do a bit of more things than previous films as well. He's more badass, but he's not the main focus of the movies. This movie, he's there to help the Ninja Turtles, but then also just to be a supporting character ish. Now Shredder. I'm gonna say this word again. He's badass. He looks completely scary. He was actually really cool to watch, and I'm hoping he's in the sequel because I liked his character. I liked how like you don't know much about him, and like he's always hiding in the shadows or behind the mask, so you can barely even see who he really is. He's just like hiding in the shadows most of the time. Yeah. So, and yeah, it was a really funny film. A lot of action. I the I had to go to a 3D movie and I really didn't like it. It was just real. It was really bad for 3D. Except the snow scene in the movie. That's where the 3D actually picked up for me. Then it just went back down. It was just that scene was okay for 3D, and that was it. Uh, the only real problem was Whoopi Goldberg, because I wanted to see her. I wanted to see more of her. Yeah, she was not in there as much, but that's about it. I really found it a really funny, enjoyable, action-packed film. Even though people are going to complain about Megan, like the little details, Megan Fox or Michael Bay producing it, and I can't tell that he was producing it at all, because people say, "Oh, so many explosions." There was barely any explosions in this movie. I don't even think there was. I think there was only like 3 or 2, maybe, but there was barely any explosions. So yeah, that's my opinion on this. It was actually a really fun film for me. And comment down below what you thought of it. See ya.